Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from the System 22 and webdesigndetectives.com. We got a great one for you today. This has been requested and we've done it a few times. We're going to show you how to switch sections with a simple button click. If I click on this button, it's going to take us down here. I've got a little button there. We've got a little grey section here with my new car in there, as if. If I click on this button, the section's going to change to my old car, and also the text on the button's going to change. If I click again, it's going to change it back to my new car again. And we've used this for forms, we've used it for images, we've used it for services, etc. Really handy thing to have on your site. Great little space saver, and also being interactive, it adds a little interest value to your site too. Really easy to do, so let's get started. I'm going to enable my visual builder. And let's go down. I'll delete all of these sections here. I've got a button. Here's our first section. Let's get rid of that one. Here's the section we're going to toggle between. Now I've got a little code module on the bottom down here. I'm going to get rid of that one too. Okay. Well, go to where you want to work. And the first thing I'm going to do is put the actual button in. Now, it doesn't have to be on the top. I just got mine on the top. Let's add a new section. Little blue button to add a new section. I'm going to make it a regular section. Inside, I'm going to put a single column. And I'm going to use a button module. Fantastic. Put what you want your button to say in there. I'm not going to put a link in there. That's pretty important. You don't put a link in there, because if they click on it, you put a link in there or a hashtag or something, it'll shoot back up to the top of the site. Don't put a link in there. Let's go over to our design there. I'm going to throw my button in the middle, and I'm just going to make it slightly more interesting by clicking on the button here. Use custom styles for button. I'm going to make that text color white. Let's make the background color dark. That's my 24 that I use quite often. And on hover, let's make it a different color. Common to all Divi modules, if you hover up over the dark writing within a module, if you see an arrow, you can create a hover effect. Desktops, when the mouse is not on it, I'll leave it that color. If you click on the hover tab, funnily enough, when the mouse is on it, I'm going to make it blue. Great. I'm going to leave the border, everything like that. I'm going to make this button just a little bit wider. I don't think I'm going to have an icon on mine. When you hover over, by default, it'll put a little arrow in there. I'm going to turn mine off, or of course you can choose another one here. And let's just make it a little bit wider. Let's give it 70 pixels padding each side. Just put in the 70, it'll put in the pixels. Hit the chain, it'll do the opposite side. Fantastic. I'm going to leave that just like that. Okay, well, let's create the actual sections that we want now. So I'm going to add a new section. Again, the little blue button. I'm going to make it a regular section. And we'll keep this very simple as well. You can really go to town with these sections and get some great things going and toggle between them. But for expediency today, I'm going to make this very quick. Let's add a little blur module. And I'm going to say my new car. We'll use an icon instead of an image. Let's throw a little car in there. I think that's the one I used before. And we'll just chuck an image of the vehicle itself in here. We'll use a little image module right there. Click on the placeholder. Throw in whatever image you need for yours. Great, that's great. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to color this section slightly so we can discern between the sections a little bit easier. Go into the section, background's always under content. Let's perhaps make it a light grey. I think that's what I used before. Great. Well, there's the section we want to start with, my new car. When I click on this button, I want it to switch and show pictures and description of my old car. So I'm just going to duplicate this section, again for expediency. And just to move this a little bit quicker, I'll edit this on the back end. If I hit the little purple button, little icon over here, wireframe mode, It'll take us to the back end. There's our first one, blurb image. Second one, blurb image. I'm going to switch these around the other way. Again, just so you can easily see which section we're dealing with there. Let's make this section perhaps dark in color. Again, background. It's always there. We'll use by 24 again. If we switch back now, I think I just need to make the writing light on that blurb there and we're good to go. So I'll go into the blurb. Simply going to go over to design, text. I'm going to flip it from dark to light. That'll do all of it for us. And this is actually my old car and I need to switch out that image. So in the content, text, just need to change new for old. And we'll put in a different image. That'll work fine. Great. Well, we've got pretty much everything we need here. We've got the button that we're going to use to toggle between the two of these. We've got our section that we're going to start with, and we've got the section that we're going to end with. We need to add a bit of JavaScript to make this work today, and don't panic, I've done it all for you, and I'll take you through this and explain a little bit of it to you in a moment. But what we need to do, I'll put this URL to this PDF. It's just going to pop up as a PDF here. Copy it from the opening script tag all the way down to the closing script tag right there. Make sure you don't miss any of those pointy brackets or it will not work. Control C to copy. Let's go back to our site now. I'm going to put mine in using a code module. Look at anywhere on your page. Code modules don't take up much real estate. I'm going to throw mine at the end of my little services section here. So let's start a new row. Single column. Find us a code module. There it is right there. Just need to put our cursor in there and hit Control V or right click and paste, however you like to do it. And it'll throw all of our code in there. Now, if I make this a little bit bigger like this, basically we've got a script that's going to, when we click on that button, it's going to toggle a section called section X. Let's say that will be our light gray section here. And it's going to flip it for another one called section Y. Let's say that's our dark section here. And the button that we've put in there wants to have an ID of my button. The reason is we've got a function down here that when we click on the button, it's going to flip between the two there. Now, whatever you've got going on, mine's my new car, you can change the button text here. So where it says show section Y, I put a little note in there, change button text for you. We can write my new car. Or like I say, whatever it is you want your button to say, because each time we click on it, it's going to flip from this one to this one. Here's the other one. We'll say my old car. And you can flip them around the other way if the button's not doing what you want it to do. That's great. But now what we need to do is give our sections those IDs or it's not going to work. So we need to copy our section X ID right here. Control C to copy again. We'll just save our little code module. We're going to go into our first section up here. And you can flip these around if they're not the right way for you. Go over to advanced. Let's just close up this a little bit so it's a regular size. Once in advanced, we want to go down to our CSS IDs and classes. Make sure you paste it in the CSS ID, not the class. It will not work if you put it in the class. So this first section is going to have an ID of section X. Go into our next one here. Again, over to advanced. CSS IDs and classes, again in CSS ID. I'll paste that in there. I'm just going to change the X for a Y. Great. Let's save that now. What we need to do is open up that little code module again. And sometimes with the code module, you'll have trouble finding it on a page on the front end mode. If you do, just go to wireframe mode again. You'll find it very easily that way. And we need to go down here. And our button needs to have a class of my-button. I made it very simple in there with using these terms. I hope that works for everybody. So I'm going to copy that again, Control C. We'll save it. Go back up to the button that we put in at the top here. Again, I'm going to go over to Advanced, CSS IDs and Classes. I'm going to paste it in the ID there. Fantastic. Well, if we've done everything correctly, this should now work perfectly for us. Let's save draft and exit the Visual Builder. Now if we go down there, first thing you're going to notice is there's no dark section under here, because with our code there, I've hidden it. It's displaying none. Our little button saying My New Car. If I click on it, it's going to flip to the other one, My Old Car, and the button text has changed to My Old Car. Like I say, you can flip it around the other way if you want to. If you want this button to say My Old Car, when my new car's up, and then vice versa, you can fit that in the code down below. And of course, this will work perfectly on all devices. If I hit my F12 key, I'm using Google Chrome here. Here we have it on our iPhone 12. There's my new car right there. I flip the button. There's my old car. And of course, it will just work just as well on iPad. Let's get that up. There's my new car. There's my old car. Really great little interactive feature to have on your site. And there's all kinds of applications for this. Like I say, I've done it with a lot of clients using forms and things like that. It really works well. So there you go, guys. There's how to flip between two sections on button click and have that button text change when you do it. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, I'll put the link to this code down below the video. It'll take you to this PDF, just copy and paste. So once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and WebDesignDetectives.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.